Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I've got my weigh-in update for you guys. This is going to be my post-Christmas weigh-in, my first weigh-in of 2024, but I've also got like the little, I still weighed in over Christmas and New Year when I was off plan, so I've got those weigh-ins for you as well. So you've seen the video by now. If you've not seen the video, I'll link it up above. The video where I was off plan for 2 weeks. I was off plan from the Friday before Christmas until the Friday after New Year. I started back on plan on Saturday the 6th of January. I would say I went to town in those 2 weeks. I ate a lot of crap, a lot of junk food. There was a couple of buffets and buffet leftovers. There was all the Christmas food on Christmas Day. There was the New Year's Eve buffet, and there was like the New Year's Day dinner, steak pie and everything like that. There was also takeaways, and was there? Actually, I didn't have too many takeaways. I didn't have as much takeaways as I planned to have, so that was a win. But I did have like McDonald's, and we went out to the Edinburgh Christmas market, so we had food there as well. What else? Macaroni cheese. That was my favourite, I think, that I ate over Christmas and New Year. My pigs in blanket mac and cheese was so good. So my last weigh-in on Slimming World was the Friday morning before Christmas, and I weighed 11 stone 9 pound, and then I went off plan for 2 weeks. So I'll show you what I weighed in after 1 week off plan, which to be fair was the week that I ate the most crap. So if you could see that, I weighed in at 12 stone. I nearly fell off the scale because I did not expect that big a gain in 1 week. Honestly, I was like, oh my flipping God, that's £5. At first I thought, oh, £3 not too bad. And then I done the maths and I was like, no, that's £5. £5 I gained in 1 week. But I didn't let it deter me in the following week. I did eat less in the following week, but it wasn't because of what happened on the scale. It was more because I was craving like vegetables. I was sick of all the junk food I'd ate the first week. I did still have some crap, but I wasn't thinking about Slimming World at all. I wasn't thinking about eating healthy really. But by the end of the second week, I was really looking forward to getting back on Slimming World. Also, I suffered a lot of heartburn over those couple of weeks. I felt really bloated and just sluggish. So I was looking forward to getting back on plan and just feeling healthier. Because on Slimming World, I don't get heartburn at all. I very rarely feel bloated and disgusting. I think a lot of it's white bread. I love white bread, but it does not make me feel good anytime that I eat it. But I still eat it when I can, like if I'm off plan or something like that. So this is the results on the scale for after 2 weeks off plan. Again, I was flabbergasted as well because I had a maintain. I was 12 stone, which is the same as I'd been the week before. I expected a gain. I was ready for another £5 gain. Well, £3 to £5 I was thinking I was going to get. And I didn't. I had a maintain, which is so flipping weird. Honestly, I've said it time and time again, the body is a weird and wonderful thing. You can be so flipping good and have a maintain, or you can be so quite bad, like I was that week, and yeah, have a maintain. It's so just crazy. Yeah, so I had a maintain the second week, and then I got back on plan on Saturday the 6th. I did have one off-plan meal that week. Well, this past week I've had an off-plan meal because, well, I knew I was going to my dad's, but I just hadn't factored it into my Slimming World way things yet. I just knew I was going to my dad's, and then I was like, oh God, that's going to be an off-plan meal. The meal we had was, what was it? Oh, it was a gammon. Was that a gammon? Yeah, no, it was shepherd's pie. Why did I think it was a gammon there? It was shepherd's pie made with 5% beef mince, and then it had like mashed potatoes on top. Also lots of vegetables, tomatoes and broccoli, speed veg and that. It was a pretty good off-plan meal, pretty healthy one. There was one slice of garlic bread, You know, the slices of garlic bread, you can buy like 10 in a packet. It was just one wee slice of that. There was also a sticky toffee pudding with cream. Not so Slim and World friendly. Yeah, but that was my one off-plan meal for the week. And then on Sunday, I finally got my Tesco shop. I'd been trying to get that for like the Thursday, Friday or the Saturday, but couldn't get it. That came on the Sunday, so I felt much better after that, especially because I was using sugars in my coffee. First off, it's weird having sugar back in your coffee. I didn't even know how many sugars to take. Turned out it was like just over one sugar, 1 teaspoon, just over one sugar, but I was glad to get the Canderel Sugarly back. I found it hard to get used to the taste of Sugarly at first, but now I was weirded out by the taste of the sugar in my coffee. It was so sickly sweet, actually. Like the first time I made it with 2 teaspoons, and I was like, not for me. Apart from that, like little faux pas we forgetting about the off-plan meal my dad's, the rest of the week has went pretty fine. I stayed on plan all 5 days. Is it 5 days? Yeah, because the Friday I was still off plan. That's usually my first day on plan. And then on the Saturday, well, I had that off plan. So the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I was on plan 100%. I stayed within my sins. The only thing that I would say would be different from when I was previously on plan is I had a lot more snacks at night than I was before the Christmas period hit. And I don't know why that was. I think I was just maybe, I don't feel like I struggled. I just feel like I was feeling pretty hungry and all that. But then is it coming up to time of the month? Probably. It always feels like it's coming up to time of the month. Can you believe this happens every freaking month for us? It just always feels like there's two weeks in the month where I'm dealing with that. And then I have 2 weeks where it's fine, and then it's back to 2 weeks with dealing with that again. Yeah, so I have had a lot more snacks and all that. But I'll get back into the swing of things and be much better with that, hopefully in the coming weeks. One thing that I had not done very well back in December, even when I was on Slim and World, was drinking my water. I think because I was doing so much when I was doing Vlogmas and everything, I was feeling so flipping tired all the time and I was needing energy drinks. I did have Red Bull, the sugar-free Red Bull, so it was on plan and everything, but that meant because I was having that, I literally had one of them every day when I was at work, and that meant I wasn't drinking my water. I would take it and it'd just get wasted. I think eventually the last week or something I gave up, and over the 2 weeks where I was off plan, I wasn't drinking water at all. So this week I did get back to drinking my water, being disciplined with myself and having my morning coffee that I take in my travel mug, and then having my water and not touching my sugar-free iron brew until I'd finished my water. And we've been quite busy at work this week, so there was actually a few days where I didn't end up finishing my water and I didn't have sugar-free iron brew. In fact, there was a couple of days I didn't have any sugar-free iron brew at all. I just had my water and coffee like all day, even once I got home and everything. So that felt like a win to me this week. But yeah, I'm just happy to be back on plan and feeling so much better already. Like I just feel healthier being back on plan. No junk food. Well, there has been like the snacks like crisps and a couple of celebrations, but I've been sticking to healthy snacks, so that's felt good. Anyway, I'll show you. Today's Saturday, the 13th? Saturday the 13th of January. So I will show you what I weighed in it yesterday morning. So, as you hopefully did see, because sometimes I know you can't see very well on the scale, but I weighed in at 11 stone, 10 pound, and I was so flipping happy with that. That meant I had a loss of 4 pound in the 6.5 days that I was back on plan last week. No, 5.5 days that I was back on plan last week, which is such a good weight loss. I would love to have seen what it would have been if I'd had a full 7 days on plan, but I think most of that is because I'd been so bad the 2 weeks. I mean, I gained 5 pound in a week. I think it was because I'd been so bad, and it's like rebooted my system and all that. So, you know, you always have like, when you first start in Summer World, you always have a very good loss your first week. 9 times out of 10, people have a very good loss their first week. So that's what this is similar to. So I was really, really happy that 4 pound loss in 1 week dead chuffed with that, obviously. That means I'm only £1 away from where I was before Christmas, which hopefully I can lose in the next week, and then it'll be like starting where I was before Christmas and just continuing on the rest of the year. So here's my little thing that I keep forgetting to show every week. This is for this past week. I have lost £4, which means in total, from when I started back on Slimming World, it was the end of September, start of October, I think I began again. I've lost 1 stone, £6, and that means I've got 1 stone and £10 to go till target. I am so happy. I hope that's achievable. I would like to get there before we go on holiday in June, which is 6 months away. It's 6 months away till we go on holiday, so hopefully I can get that done. And at the minute, I mean, I'm talking about the rest of the year. I only know one off-plan date at the minute, but obviously things can change constantly. I'll be going to my dad's again. Obviously, we go there at least once a month, once every couple of weeks. Be going to my mum's and everything, so they'll be off-plan and all that. But for now, I only have one off-plan meal planned for the rest of the year till we go on holiday, I mean. So we'll see how it goes. I really do want to get to target, or round about my target, before we go on holiday, because when I go on holiday I will be completely off plan again, and I'll be eating all the frickin' food, all the food in the world, because we're going to Italy this year and it's the home of pizza and pasta, which are like my favourite foods. I cannot wait just to eat pizza and pasta for 2 whole weeks. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know how you all got on over Christmas and New Year down in the comments below, and what your targets are for 2024. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.